Hello everyone, this is Dr. Han, Dr. Minhwa Han from Angela State University's Communication Department. I am an instructor, your instructor for 1315 public speaking this term. It's very pleasure to have you in this class. I just wanted to record a video introducing a little bit about me and explaining about the nature of the class and the syllabus and your assignment this week. As I said, I am an instructor of this class, and I used to upload my weekly instructional video for this class up until this pandemic, and then last semester I didn't do the recording and uploading the video, but I am trying to get back to that routine this term. With the comfort of my own room and house, if that's okay with you. Anyway, I hope that you all are having a good start of this class. And as you probably already know, that your week 2 assignment is uploaded. And then thank you so much for all of you for uploading your introductory video, introducing yourself as a public speaker. I look forward to watching the video and then getting back to you during this week. All right, so I will, to save some time, I will go ahead and then explain a little bit about this class and then some highlights of the syllabus. I believe that you all were able to access to the syllabus of this course. It is under the CV and the syllabi, the CV and syllabus, the module on the Blackboard. All right, and as you all know, this is a completely online public speaking class. So all of your speeches will be recorded and then uploaded, and then all of my feedback will be online. There's no mandatory meeting, even Zoom meeting for this class. Okay, so the communicating with me would be via email. I also provided my personal email address and my cell phone number, and I do not mind getting all messages through the personal channel. So please feel free to reach me via text, phone, personal email, if that would be convenient for you. And then for me, that would be more faster channel, I would say, to reach up to me. And then there's no ridiculous or there's no bad question. So if you have any question for this course, please feel free to email me or text to me, call me right away. It's not good thing to wait until the last minute, especially this is an online course. All right. Okay. So I hope that you all are familiar with the Blackboard by now. As I wrote in my announcement last week, the content folder and discussion board module are mainly two places that where you go. Okay, so as long as you can go there and open the files for that week and then get access to the thread, and then you can post your things through that thread, you are good to go. All right. And the textbook, let me know if you have any problem finding out the textbook. But I always provide the chapter PowerPoint. So you do need to have the textbook, but at the same time, if it takes time for your school to order, or for some reason, if it's taking time for your school or for you to get access to the textbook, don't panic, it will be fine. Just let me know. All right, so that I know, and then I can sort of accommodate in terms of the quizzes and the due date and then those things. All right. Okay. The most important part is the assignment for this class. We have four major speeches. One is the informative speech. This will be the very first speech, official speech that you're going to be making. And there are two by nature persuasive speech. One is the sort of official persuasive speech. You will learn the nature and the principles of persuasive speech. And then MMS speech is the Monroe's motivational sequence speech. You will get full explanation about it later, but this is also by nature the persuasive speech. And then finally, the last one will be the special occasion speech. You have an option to choose what kind of special occasion speeches that you want to make, but you will make just one. Okay, one special occasion speech for this class. All right, so those four important official the speeches, and then all of the courses, the weekly lecture materials, and my instructional videos, and the quizzes and assignments will are organized so that you build up the knowledge toward the completion of those speeches. Okay. And you have the quizzes. This week you have two quizzes, which is the chapter 1 and chapter 2. But please do know that this is kind of this this is the one speech split into two chapters. I needed to do this for the purpose of assessment for our department, but these are sort of combined. Those are quiz 1 for our class. So please make sure to take both chapter 1 quiz and chapter 2 quiz. And all quizzes will be open book, open note, because this is an online class. And then for everyone, the environment, test taking environment, and then this course taking environment is very different. So I try to respect all of those differences, and then I made all the quizzes and tests open book. So you can actually go ahead and then take quizzes while reading the textbook, but there still is the time limit. I made it a window. I gave you the window of 60 minutes for the quiz, and the final exam will be longer than this. But something that you shouldn't do is that you cannot quit the quiz. Okay, you cannot quit any quiz in the middle of the test. So once you sit down, you have to be ready to finish the quiz and learn through the materials. All right, so it's pretty up to you. Once you finish reading and then organize the material, then you take the quiz, or you sort of open all the documents in front of you, and you take tests as you go through the test, whichever is fine with me. I used to recommend it the former version, and then made the quiz time a little shorter than 60 minutes. I started from 20 minutes and then 30 minutes, and this time 60 minutes. But I try to be kind of open to your own preference in terms of the learning method. Each of us have a different approach to learning, and I try to come up with the pedagogy that work for all of you. All right. Okay, so try to find some good way to work best for you for the quiz. Okay, so I think that is pretty much about let's see, the assignment for this class. in general, I recommend you to record your video and then upload it onto the YouTube, and provide the link. But if you have a concern for the privacy issue, or if your parents are concerned, you have an option to upload directly to the Blackboard. And I'm not sure if it worked for this term, but I'm trying to find a way myself to record into the Zoom, and then the upload onto the Blackboard. Once I figure out that way, I will let you know as well. Our speech making environment has changed dramatically after this pandemic, and so is our lecture style too. So I try to be more open to the way we kind of, normalize a new norm for the public speaking. And then you are giving me very valuable, very important feedback and input this term. Okay, so I look forward to this class and the build up our own learning culture and the speech making culture during this term. Okay, once again, if you have any question about the class material assignments, please feel free to contact me. I am always here, and then I am always ready to support my students. Okay. Okay, so a little bit about myself, just like you did introductory video for yourself. As I introduce myself, my name is Minhwa Han, but I kind of go by Mina, Mina. If you want to call that way, please feel free to call me Mina. Dr. Han, Mrs. Han, whatever is fine, whatever way fits most to you. I don't know if you have seen my CV, but I have been around many places. I was born and raised in Japan, and I came to the United States after my college degree, and I did my master's degree in Maine, up north, not northeast. And I did my PhD in Ohio. I have a degree from Ohio University, and then I went to California, and before coming here in Texas, I was in Hawaii. And in all places, I have taught at least public speaking. So it's been a long time since I first taught public speaking, but public speaking is always interesting course to teach, because everyone has a different approach to public speaking, and everyone has fear of some sort for public speaking. And if there is one person on this earth who understands the extreme fear of making public speaking, I think it would be me. I had to teach public speaking as the very first class to teach as a graduate student from Japan. And my first impression was that, why me? So I taught because I had to as a communication major, but I was very, very nervous, and I was scared. And I was like, from the stereotype that I had to American students was that all American students should be good at public speaking because this is English. And then I had the stereotypical image about American speaking very well, like presidential speech. You can compare the U.S. presidential speech history versus Japanese prime minister's speech, very different. So in a way, I had that kind of the stereotypes, and then with that, I kind of dramatized my fear. So I still remember my first day of teaching public speaking, but then soon after, I actually learned how joyful it is to teach public speaking. Still, I do have some nervous moments for making speeches by myself, for myself, but still teaching this course is a very big joy for me. And each class is very unique. Each student is very unique as a public speaker. So my hope this term as a teacher is for you to find your own strength and the challenges, of course, as well, of the speaking as a speaker, and try to maximize your strength and get used to not to overcome. It's not about overcoming, but also that sort of getting used to the feeling of being nervous, but at the same time feeling confident about the fact that you are prepared. Okay, so that is my hope. Let's see. I think that is about it. This week, my assignment this week for you is that the biggest thing is the 2 quizzes. And then another thing is that you have all, I think that you can see all of your peers' introductory videos. So please view your peers' videos and then comment upon at least 3 peers. Okay, at least 3. All right, so that to the completion of this week's assignment, comment on 3 classmates introductory speeches, and then the learn chapters 1 and 2, and take quiz 1, which is chapter 1 and 2. All right, and then all the assignments for that particular week, will be due until the end of Sunday night. So 11:59 on Sunday evening, that is the due. Okay, for all of our class. So class starts from Monday through Sunday. So it's not Monday to Friday. Okay, so if you want to work on the assignments and quizzes over the weekend, that is fine with me. Okay, all right, so that was about 17 minutes. I try to make all my videos around 15 minutes. I think it would be very rare to me doing a lecture of the each chapters. Chapter lecture will be uploaded, but the instructional videos will be around 15 minutes. Okay, so that's something that you can expect from me. All right, so I just wanted to introduce myself and explain the nature of this class and then as assignments. Once again, if you have any question, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I am very excited to be your teacher this term, and I am very excited to learn about you as a student and as a learner. So please feel free to reach out to me, not necessarily academic one, but with any type of questions or a concern that you have. All right? Okay. So this was Dr. Han, week 2 instructional video. I will see you next week. Bye.